Hello friends, my name is SuNN and I'm a Canadian Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Mostly I demonstrate online, but 3 times a year I host a one-day in-person event at a local venue here in Kelowna, BC. I call it Crafting at the Lake House, and this series has become a fan favorite here on YouTube. Now I've been asked to sell the written tutorial of all 14 projects, so there is a PayPal link in the description box below. PayPal will direct you to a download site after payment where you can download the tutorials immediately. One more special mention, I have a limited number of event bags left over. If you'd like to be a part of this exclusive crafting event and have a special bag, please use the link below to fill out the form to get one. And if there is no link, I've been sold out. Anyway, there are 14 projects to share with you, so I better get started. Remember to like this video if you like it and subscribe to get notified when another video comes out. Hi friends, here we are with card number 3 of Crafting at the Lake House. I have a lot of stuff on my desk. I'm going to go through it with you. The 2 stamp sets I'm using are Watercolor World, that is mounted in my Stamparatus, and the Something Fancy stamp set. The attendees of Crafting at the Lake House got that stamp set in their swag bag. I have a whole bunch of mini inks. I actually saved them from my paper pumpkin. Hope you do too. Let's see, we're starting off with Pacific Point, Bermuda Bay, Mint Macaron, Pear Pizzazz, Garden Green, and Evening Evergreen. And for the sentiment, we're using StazOn ink. So again, what I told the attendees to do is open all of the little mini Stampin' spots and use the daubers to ink up the stamp that was, mounted on the Stamparatus. So, and we're going from top to bottom. We're going Pacific Point. This is Bermuda Bay, then Mint Macaron, Pear Pizzazz, Garden Green, and Evening Evergreen. So the middle stripe is going to be the lightest, and then it gets darker each way. And I had a lot of, everybody loved this card. And it's a hard one to sort of, pair a sentiment with, because you don't necessarily know, what could the world do? I actually really like this. I think it is masculine. It also could be for something to, like a bon voyage or a travel card. It also could be, somebody who does a lot, like you can make a card for somebody who does a lot with their global endeavors, like say the UN or people helping globally, I'm pretty sure that most folks who have that bug in them do not expect thanks, but it is always great when you get a handmade card unexpectedly for your work. Anyway, so here I am inking up the world, and I'm going through everything twice. So I went down, I wanted to blend, and you can also see that the ink is not dry on the stamp set. Or the stamp, I should say. So you don't have to huff on it. A lot of people like to breathe the breath of life on these red rubber stamps. They can hold the moisture pretty well. One of the tips I also gave was just to do a gentle press. And then you can see, because the Stamparatus and the card is mounted up in there, you could see that I was able to double stamp. And this is actually triple stamp. I wanted to make sure Australia was included there. I got a few friends in Australia. Hi, Kylie and Bruno. Anyway, so this is what it looks like. And then as it dries, it turns out even better. And the one little tip that I would say is when you're inking up a stamp like this with daubers, make sure that your dauber is nice and juicy and not dry, because you'll take the ink away. So there's that. All right, this is just a little piece of, what was that, early espresso. And that little strip of DSP was from Day at the Farm. and I just trimmed it. I made extras for everybody just in case they made a foo-foo, because these little bits and pieces, sometimes you don't get it right on the first try. And I'm just mounting the world to the garden green card base. And that piece of basic white cardstock that we stamped the world on is 4 by 5.5. So it had a little bit of garden green peeking out above it and below it. So now I'm just adhering this with Stampin' Dimensionals, and that is my card for today. And of course, you can read all of the products that I used in the description bar below or on my blog. I thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.